Why do men pursue women that they don't want? Because they want. For the same reason that you know that he don't want you, but you still let him you. That's the reason why he do that. Because you probably got a bad attitude and good pussy. And why do men women raw? Because they nasty. But you even more nastier than them because you know they nasty and you still let them raw. And just because he raw, that don't mean that he want a baby with you. That mean that he want to feel the inside of your pussy hole raw. That don't got nothing to do with no baby. That don't mean that he want a life with you. That don't mean that he want a future with you. That don't mean that you extra special. That mean that he want that pussy raw. That's all that means. That doesn't mean anything other than that. That doesn't mean anything other than that. It don't mean he knew what he was doing. He knew that we could have a baby. No, he knew that he wanted to feel the inside of your pussy hole raw. And you let him. So he did it.
That's really as simple as it gets. Men are very simple creatures, and sometimes we just want a bone. And if you look good enough and you're willing to be a participant, then that's exactly what the hell we gonna do. Is it reckless on our part? Hell yeah. But if it's a man's goal to have sex and you give him that, then he's the one who's winning in this scenario. So you can't be surprised when he leaves right after. He got what he came there for, mission accomplished. And that's why it's so important for women to vet the men that they are dealing with before you sleep with them. Because if you want more than sex and you're just giving it to him freely without no investment, no commitment, then why would he ever invest in you? And look, I understand women have needs too, but if your end goal is commitment and a long-term relationship, then that means you need to take sex off the table, see if he's willing to commit and invest in you just based off chemistry and your personality. Then you can weed out the guys who are truly about you versus the guys who are just trying to hit and dip.
What's your age?
Does it matter?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm 31.
33.
What's the biggest challenge you run into dating 30-year-old men?
They lie.
They're broke.
You're meeting broke men at 30?
I mean, I'm not meeting them, but there's multiple men out there that are broke.
So how much income should a 30-year-old guy be bringing in now in 2023?
100K
Over
plus.
100K, yeah.
100K minimum.
Of course.
You think that's realistic?
Yeah.
If you put the effortness and the hustle
It's
into
very,
it,
it's very,
possible.
very possible.
But do you know what percentage of the U.S. is actually bringing in 100K?
Very low. I don't know the percentage.
About
but it's
10%
low.
probably. Like
10%.
Yeah.
So if it's 10% of the U.S., why is that the expectation at 30?
I don't know. We have that question. Tell us.
Are you yourself bringing in 100K as a woman?
I am, as a woman, more actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that that makes you easier to date?
No, it's actually harder. So yes, women that are intelligent and make more money than men, it's harder to date.
Interesting. Well, I mean, listen, I don't disagree with what she's saying, and that's in large part to the fact that women are hypergamous. Women want a guy that they can learn from, and so if she's way smarter than the person she's with and he can't teach her anything, then that's not a guy that she wants to be with. Also, women want to date men who make close to what they make or more. So if she's being honest about her income and she makes well over 6 figures, then that significantly reduces her dating pool because she's choosing from the top 10% of men. Not to mention he has to be tall, funny, handsome, etc. And usually I can't stand women who go around talking about how, oh, I want a 6-figure man. But she herself said that she makes 6 figures, so I don't have any problem with that. I think people should date within their same tax bracket. Date within your range, and she's a pretty attractive woman, so I don't think she'll have any issues attracting a high-earning man. Look, I know this video was made in jest, but what pisses me off about videos like this is that even if you lived by yourself, you would still have to do all of those things. That's just being an adult. Unless she's implying that he's gonna be at work paying all the bills and she's gonna be a stay-at-home life, which sounds like a pretty good trade-off to me. But if both of them are working and going 50-50 on the bills and she's the only one doing the cooking and cleaning around the house, then yeah, absolutely, that's the issue. It's all about making sure that both parties are equally contributing to the household. It's all about finding that right balance.
Hi, nice to meet you.
You nervous?
A little bit.
Rate your ex 1 through 10.
On looks,
Yeah.
8.5,
What do you think she would rate you?
5, 6. I don't know.
Who broke up with who?
She dumped me.
Do you miss her still?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna marry her.
Really?
Yeah,
didn't know that. Have you moved on?
no.
Why did you break up?
I think we wanted different things. You can't change what someone wants.
What's your favorite memory with her?
Cuddling, watching movies.
Yeah.
I remember when she left, I never felt my bed that cold and empty.
What would you tell her if she was here right now?
I love you. I miss you.
Is this making you reconsider the breakup?
I think about you all the time,
Yeah, kinda.
I want to go talk to
and
him.
I wish we could be together.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
Great.
I didn't know that's how you felt.
I don't usually do this, but you
Could you ever cheat on me?
Absolutely. That's why I don't make dumb decisions like talking to guys one-on-one or hanging out in like compromising situations. Because I'm a human being, you're a human being, and I'm sorry, babe. I don't know if this is hard for you to hear, but everybody is absolutely capable of infidelity in the right/wrong circumstances.
Oh, okay.
That's why boundaries are so important. You're never going to see me in a situation, even if people think I might be too strict. I don't care because I'm not taking that chance.
Amen.
I'm not putting myself in a position to even be close to a position to potentially fall to temptation. I'm going to keep it 100 because anyone is capable of cheating, but I will not be cheating on you.
Excellent. I love that.
I love you.
I love how the husband is all extra in the background. But yeah, what she's saying makes total sense. What she's saying is that we're all human. We all make mistakes. There's not a person on this earth that doesn't struggle with temptation. And look, I'm sure there's plenty of you who can sit in a room full of plenty of attractive men and women and not cheat on your partner. But the more times you put yourself in these types of situations, the more likely you are to slip up. That's why you see so many athletes get caught for cheating, because they're getting tested over and over. These guys can say no 100 times, but it only takes that one yes to make you a cheater.
Now, when you're in the NBA and you roll into a city, there's 100 girls waiting down in that lobby. Listen to me. And there's 20 more that make it past security onto your floor. And the boldest one is right there at your front door.
And that's why you'll see a lot of these athletes, they'll bring their wife on the road with them. They don't go out to bars, they don't go out to clubs. And that's not to say that they can't go to these places and not cheat, but why continuously put yourself in those situations to where you might be tempted? That's like going on a diet and spending your whole day at Dunkin' Donuts. But yeah, shout out to this lady's self-awareness, and shout out to her for not playing with fire. So that's all I got for you guys today. Please let me know, what points did you agree with? What points did you disagree with? Leave your comments below and let me know what you thought of the video. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. And if you got anything out of this video, hit that like button. This is Agree to Disagree. I'm out.